ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Pantoja. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh! Oh!
Just over 3 minutes to go.
It's going to be a short night if you take many of those head kicks.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Pantoja gets caught with that punch.
He's got some hands, man.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh! Roybal gets hit with a kick.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
All right, so
this might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wild. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, nice high kick. And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
just missed with the elbow there. Pantoja's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, and that kick is blocked.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Just out of range with that right hand. Royval's eye appears to be close enough by the second. Round two next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl. Seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see if he can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, my goodness.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh!
Good right hand.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs.
That's as good punches he's throwing.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display.
Royval's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Pantoja's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open.
Oh, nice combination, yes.
Oh, good lead right by Royval. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. Right there, his opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
It's time to look for that takedown now.
You ready to fight? Ready?
All right, we are underway with this stand-up only fight as we remind you of the rule set here. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Watch the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Oh, and there it is. Another hook connects flush. Able to land, but barely with that front kick. Royval gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed. All right, so that opened up a cut around. Back to the feet now. Oh, big left hook there.
He can't even stand.
That one appeared to stun him. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if you really go...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up-only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set. No grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one.
Good punch, man.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Yeah, that punch was blocked. All right, so about a minute into this one, and not much in terms of action, DC. I don't know if you need to use the restroom, but it might be a good time.
That thud on the table, that was me falling asleep. I'm sorry, John. I got to wake up. Guys, get going.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, hook to the head by Gaethje. Oh, good block there. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, he's got him hurting here.
Oh, that's big.
Big right hand there. There's a big right from Poirier.
That one landed clean.
Big power shot there. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up-only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight. Adesanya gets hit with that overhand.
Cannot take too many of those. Oh, nice combination. Big right hand. Oh, nice body shot.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Alvey gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Both fighters starting to open up a little job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Adesanya. What a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh! And he comes through with a big knee. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And, hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Alvy's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Blocks the shot.
Beautiful job staying at range and dictating the fight, landing punches like that.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body. He throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, here we go with round two. And that one certainly found the target. Nice straight right lands.
Oh, nice elbow. Nice job blocking that punch.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Back to the feet.
Oh, landing some big shots, too.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. May want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
Second round here. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to back to his feet.